is the going for a whole week more important than my family? Hello? Because family always come number one, even at workplace. When we come here, we can tell you work is more important. But do you know you work because of your family? Family should never be replaced by anything. You work because of the family. God has given you this chance to work in this organization. You should do the best. But the moment you will be tired with you, we'll give you something called retirement. Retirement means we are sending you back to the family. Family is the only institution that will never leave you. Hello? So while we are working, we should be very keen about what is happening in the family, because that is where we will be thrown back. And what goes around comes back. Most people, as they grow and they become promoted, they become detached from their family. Not detached physically, but emotionally. You are there, you meet, you talk, but you don't know those people. And unfortunately, most men, they don't know their wives. But your wives know you. While you are very early, because women are very good in relationship skills. By the time they were 35, walikuwa wamemalizana na nyinyi. Hello? So, wherever you are still thinking you know this person, but you don't know. So you will start knowing them the day you retire. And especially for those men who don't live with their wives throughout, you only go once in a month. Yeah? If your wife is at Kitui, that's where she is. You go like tomorrow. Ukifika hapo karibu na Kitui, most men don't go home straight. Akiwa na kabag, anatuma na hiyo motorbike. Yeah? So the wife, what she sees first is a bag. Na hiyo bag akifungua, si ati kuna kitu, ni nguo. Nguo chafu. Hello? Yes, sasa anachukua anatupa huko. This man atasikia saa 6 mlango ikigo. Hello? Sasa atafungua tu na labda amekuwekea chakula kwa hotpot. Na ikiwa kwa hotpot si sahani tu ujiweke. Na yeye anarudi kula. Because of your hangover the following day, she will not stop her life because you have come. Yeah, anaendelea na programu ya anaamuka anaanza wewe ukingoro. Hello? Sasa ukiamuka saa 5 hukuti mtu wameenda their business kwa shamba nini. Akirudi saa 9 anakuta tena umerudi kwa ngezo ile. That is now Saturday. Yeah? The following day, the same thread. The following day now you have to come back. Now when you come here, you tell us you are at home. Imagine you are not telling us the truth. Because your home, it is that center. That is where now in fact they appreciate you more there. And that is where you even leave your money. So these wives, they are just keeping an account. And remember, by the time you retire, the family is no longer literally yours. It is a new empire with the owner. Where do you ulichukua pesa ukawapatia wakanunua ng'ombe? Where unasema ni zako. But do you even know how many liters of milk in a produce, where they sold and all that? No. So ukiretire ukianza kujaribu kujua where this milk is sold, hapo ndio mnaanza vita. We usually say if you meet something is working, leave it, find yours. Already that thing was working, so stop pushing them and squeezing yourself, because nobody will entertain you. Ukimupush ataanza sasa kutembea, and she has places you can go. Your children are all over. Now wameanza kuzaa. Remember, I want you to get grandchildren. Anasikia umesaliwa, like mkifukasha the muse anaweza saliwa kule Eldoret. Sasa mimi nasema nimesikia umesaliwa Eldoret. Sasa I am going to greet you. Muse anaanza tu
Achunge bomba.
Most of our cultures don't entertain men visiting their children. Na ukifese tunakaa nje. Maybe I can stay there for 2 weeks. Are you getting? So we find our men, they are really disadvantaged. And until you reposition yourself, the issue of mental health, even when we look at gender, even now, it is more serious with the men than the women. Gender alone. Who are the people committing suicide? You know, you can say Kenyans, people are killing themselves. But who are they? They are men. The gender male. Hello? You will find very few women. By the way, women, when it comes to a mental illness like depression, more women will want to kill themselves than men when it comes to depression. But and also remember in Kenya or in this, the third world, women have more problems than men. But at the end of the day, because women talk, they share their problems amongst themselves, and they tend to call a spade a spade. If it is their husband who has annoyed them, they will not beat about the bush. They will call another woman, tell them, sasa, huyu msee, imagine hakukuja. Yeah? And akisema hivyo, the other woman provides a solution, which might be not very good to you. Hello? But anyhow, a solution is a
solution.
But if you have a man who is being beaten by their wife, you know, you will never know. They don't tell other men. We only know when they are now admitted at Kenyatta. At the Sahio hata hatujui kama atapo. Hello? If your wife even sees that there is a likelihood you are likely to beat them, they will tell somebody. Hapa kimeuma na hajapigwa. So our makeup and the way we are wired, we don't keep our problems to our hearts. And when we are talking amongst ourselves, we talk about personal issues. For men, when you find them, they are talking. They don't talk about personal issues. It is about football, politics, about women. Instead of talking about the men, they talk about women, saying how bad they are, and yet they need them. Hello? So they are talking about work. They always talk about something that is not within them, something out. Women talk about something inside. That changes the whole equation. Again, unfortunately, culture, most of our cultures, they have made women to believe that a man should always present himself very strong. They should not show weaknesses by showing, you know, that they are suffering. They even tell you, you should not even cry. But they don't tell you why God gave you tear gas. Because if you are not supposed to cry, then you should not be having them. Their experiences in this world, you have only two choices. You either have physical tears or psychological. So most men have chosen psychological. Women cry at will. Even these women that I'm seeing here, I'm sure they have cried some today. And they still cry. We cry, and if there is suffer, we deal with it. Hello? But for most men, if he cried, he can even be so worried. You see, like the whole world has come to an end. So we need to understand this thing so that we can help our men, because at the long run, despite the fact that most of our Kenyan men, they are more empowered, they are more economically able, they are the head of the family, you still find they will have to die before they act their wives. Even the ones who are here, if you don't change the way you do things, you will kick the bucket before your wife. So one thing you need to agree, if you are not going to change, write a will. Write a will to explain how you want your family to be driven, because unaenda mbele. only that you don't know when it is. And